To mark the official launch of the Honorable the Chief Justice's vision, the social transformation through access to justice, and the 2019-2020 performance management and measurement understandings evaluation report. It is indeed apt that these two important institutional documents are being launched together today as they speak to each other. The co-principles in this DCJ Vision are efficiency, accountability, and transparency. The other, the PMMUs, that have now become standard fare for our institution, speak to institutional, individual accountability, data-driven assessment, and data-based strategic planning. The vision being launched today is not so much solely the Honorable the Chief Justice's vision, but our collective and shared vision, the Judiciary Vision. This is so because, in my considered view, no single Chief Justice on their own can execute the mandate of a vision, for I say that is the task for all of us. Your Ladyship, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I trust that all members of our judiciary family shall render their unwavering support and commitment towards imbuing all activities and actions across the judiciary with the spirit and principles contained in the vision and in realizing its objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, the PMMU's evaluation report documents the hard work, the effort, and the commitment of judges, judicial officers, and judiciary staff across the institution during the 5th cycle of performance management and measurement understandings from June 2019 to June 2020. The evaluation report Her Ladyship is launching today provides a scorecard of the commitments and targets by the courts on various measures, including the determination of cases within specified time frames, trial date certainty, case clearance rates, backlog reduction, and timely delivery of rulings and judgments. It is a scorecard of what we said we were going to do vis-a-vis what we then did. We urge the public, court users, institutional actors in governance and the administration of justice, and members of civil society to robustly interrogate this important report and engage with the judiciary on its contents. Whilst we recognize the very good work being undertaken across the country through the judiciary, we also acknowledge that a lot more needs to be done. We cannot improve alone. We require your constructive feedback, your constructive advice. Ladies and gentlemen, as the institution of the judiciary, we've come a long way towards improving our accountability to court users and to the public, whose delegated sovereignty, judicial authority we are privileged to exercise. In the PMMU report, we tell the public what we have done towards the provision of quality services. In the DCJ Vision of the Chief Justice of the Judiciary, we outline our commitment to do even better. And whilst it is right, and we should be proud to speak about the achievements we have realized in service delivery to the people of Kenya, often in very difficult circumstances, we acknowledge the considerable room for improvement and the challenges that we need to overcome in order to dispense the quality of justice that Kenyans deserve. My dear colleagues, I support the vision, the one championed by Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, for an independent and adequately resourced judiciary that has a positive impact on the country's socio-economic and human development. I hope that the rest of us support it. Whilst I think it is now widely accepted that the Kenyan judiciary plays a critical role in strengthening the socio-economic development, enhancing investor confidence in the investment environment, and achievement of the national agenda, this recognition should be reflected in corresponding commitment to ensuring that the judiciary is adequately resourced and enabled to play its important constitutional functions. Under your leadership, Chief Justice, the judiciary continues to engage with our partners in the national and county governments, our development partners, and all the other stakeholders in the justice sector so as to deepen our constructive engagements for mutual benefit and, most importantly, for that of the people of Kenya. I thank you most sincerely for your continuing support as the judiciary continues on its journey to transformation into a modern, efficient, and responsive judiciary that will deliver expeditious and quality service to the people of Kenya. Above all, I thank the Almighty God for enabling us to assemble here today. We are thankful for His unmerited, boundless love and grace. And during this I've never been able to pronounce this word right the first time, unprecedented pandemic. Those of you who went to a group of schools, please help me. I beseech God to comfort those who have suffered loss, to heal those that are currently battling the affliction, and to continue to protect all our frontline workers who so dutifully and selflessly continue to work every day under extremely difficult circumstances to keep us safe. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, before I invite the Honorable the Chief Justice to deliver her official statement and officially do these two launches, to thank those who have contributed to making today's launches possible. I thank all the judges, judicial officers, and judiciary staff whose commitment and passion ensure that the judiciary is continually improving herself in service delivery and our customers' experience. Your collective efforts, our collective efforts, too often overlooked and underappreciated, have resulted in tangible improvements in access to justice for many Kenyans. I thank and celebrate you all both individually and collectively as members of this institution that we serve. And I ask you to join me in doubling our commitment and resolve to be self-driven to realize our collective vision for social transformation through access to justice.